Hi, my name is John Kozinski, and today I'm going to talk about cleansing myths, acid and alkaline. There are many myths about cleansing, and in future recordings we'll talk about more of them, but today I want to talk about the acid and alkaline myth. Acid and alkaline as a concept was created by the early natural hygienists at the turn of the century. The natural hygienists was the first vegans. The term vegan was only created in 1960, but they were recommending a more or less vegetarian vegan style diet. And acid and alkaline was a concept that was created based on the limited science of the time, based on the idea that food, when it's burned into an ash, has either an acid or alkaline residue. So the theory was that basically that if you eat a food that is more acid, your blood becomes more acid. If you eat a food that has more alkaline ash, your blood becomes alkaline. And this promoted the idea of people keeping away from things like white sugar, keeping away from fat, keeping away from animal protein, because they said all of these created an acid ash. It turns out, though, many years later, that this was based on a false premise. What happens in the ash does not happen in your body. And so it turns out that all food, the science of this is that all food breaks down to acid. Some food immediately becomes alkaline, but eventually it all breaks down to acid. So it's impossible to alkalize your body through food. Although this is an idea that doesn't die very easily, it still is around and still being promoted. For instance, a few years ago, I read a book which had the title Alkalize or Die. And so they were promoting the idea that you had to alkalize, but you can't alkalize by water. You can't alkalize by food. What alkalizes your body is your kidneys. And the proper kidney function, supported by lung function, helps to alkalize your body. So that's the key of doing this. The science of this is pretty clear if you do some research, although many people believe this is an article of faith. So then what keeps your blood alkaline, which your body has to stay within an alkaline state? What keeps your blood alkaline is basically what makes your kidneys function well. And lo and behold, the people who promote the acid-alkaline theory demonize all animal proteins, meat and fish and eggs and dairy products like cheese. And it turns out it's concentrated protein from just these foods, or concentrated protein powders like rice protein powders for vegans that support the kidney function. Other thing that doesn't make your kidney function well is that if you do excessive amounts of aerobic exercise, like cardiovascular exercise, this is known to knock down your kidney function. So the acid alkaline is a myth. You don't have to limit your diet. You don't have to keep away from all natural sugars, all natural protein to alkalize. What you do is you have to love your kidneys. What does that mean, love your kidneys? Well, it means that you have to do what your kidneys need, which means eat a healthy diet, which has natural grains, eat enough adequate protein from either protein powders, if vegan, or natural proteins from animal foods. Eat vegetables, and basically support your health of your body. Keep away from things that would hurt your kidneys, like excessive alcohol, medicines, and certain drugs. So this is the truth about the acid-alkaline myth, that you can't alkalize by food, but you can alkalize by eating healthy food that supports your kidneys.